Bill said I was controller, and I oversee a lot of our IT things at Fanimation. And my day can range anywhere from asking about why this check wasn't paid, or I need access to the server room, or can you help me with this bank reconciliation, all the way to meeting with a health insurance provider about the new Affordable Care Act and how that relates to ours. So the fact that I can't spend a lot of my time worrying about AccountMate and how it functions, and the fact that it's always going to be there is really one of the huge assets of your software, and that I can just kind of go home and sleep at night and not worry about the 3 people that are messing around doing all their transactions in AccountMate and how that's going to affect my report that I need the next day. So can't express enough just how much I appreciate the value of the software that you provide. We're a specialty ceiling fans, and we are high-end, but we are not a huge player. Again, our product is sourced from China. If you looked at us, you would, as an end user, you'd probably call us more of a distributor. We're not doing manufacturing per se. It's contracted. We're doing a lot of all the design and the development of it, and we're working with the factories, but ultimately they're kind of shipping us a boxed product that we're selling. We do have a lot of warehousing and distribution kind of complexities as coming from China, and then where are we taking that and where are we distributing it from? We have some inventory complexity because I just said we're not a manufacturer, but we have to handle all the data almost that a manufacturer would handle in terms of, hey, is component A been endorsed by Underwriters Laboratories? Does this bulb, is it Energy Star compliant? Is it is it acceptable in Canada? Is it acceptable here? So we've got all this data that we track and as a manufacturer, but we don't do, again, like work in process or job costing, or we don't have a lot of those angles. Paying people is always like a really sensitive thing, and you always have all these different factors that should this salesperson get a commission on the sale or not? Should this customer that was involved, do we want them for the salesperson to get a commission on that particular customer, on this particular product, and actually down to the level of this particular invoice? We have this challenge of knowing where our product is from an availability standpoint, when it's going to arrive. When we write a purchase order to a factory in China, it takes them 60 days to produce it, and it's going to spend another 30 days on the water or on a train or on a truck. So we would get calls into our customer service area wondering if, in the instances where we are out of an item, where that's at and when we can expect it. It makes a big difference too, then obviously down the sales chain in terms of whether or not someone's going to buy if they have good information about what the product availability is. We have about, I think I looked at September 30th, we had $1.5 million in inventory that's just sitting on the water out here or on a rail, and that's probably 200 or 300 different item numbers, and it was probably 10 or 12 different arrival dates. Wow, that is a home run for us as an end user, because wow, there's something that will work for us. It'll work for us pretty quickly, give us the information, it was inexpensive, and it has really served us well for probably 7 or 8 of the last 10 years with AccountMate.